Hello, my friend. How you doing? Matt Gates is in trouble, guys. I don't understand the full story. I think I get it. I need to understand it better. He's in a lot of trouble. Uh, uh, he's basically it look like the situation is getting nasty. Um, what is it? I think the Department of Justice is accusing Mark Gates. They open an investigation on him for underage, for sex trafficking underage women. But Mark Gates is saying no. They are trying to how you call that? Um, I think extortion. I think that's what he said. He said that they are trying to like get money out of him by force, and that's why they bringing up those investigation. So, guys, I want you guys to listen to a little bit of the Hill. I'm not gonna go to the whole thing, but I want you guys to listen to a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna have more videos about that. But this is the beginning of the Hill. They're talking about the situation here.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We have an amazing show for everybody today. What do we have, Crystal?
Indeed, we do. We got Brianna Joy Gray on. She's going to break down a new AOC interview about and with DSA. We've got the funky academic on. The one and only Irami Osei from Pops is with Irami.
Ends with Matt Gaetz. We were planning on covering a segment yesterday, which I thought was a very interesting commentary on the GOP. Matt Gaetz leaking to Axios. Let's put this up there on the screen, that he was seriously considering not seeking re-election, possibly leaving Congress early for a job at Newsmax. That was with three sources with direct knowledge of the talks. Now, there was a lot of discussion of that. But then, hours later, this story breaks from the New York Times, seeming that the Newsmax thing was a bit of a cover-up, for it said that the Justice Department has an inquiry over whether Matt Gaetz had sex with an underage girl in his investigation for sexually trafficking a 17-year-old. Now, the allegation is basically that he was dating the 17-year-old woman and he paid for some of her travel, and I believe it's a federal crime because if you transport somebody across state lines for sex, like that is in and of itself sex trafficking, especially when that person is underage. So that is the specific allegation here. Then
let me just say one thing of note here. The allegation is that investigation was opened during the Trump administration.
Correct, by Bill Barr, and that it was briefed to senior Department of Justice officials at the time. Then Matt Gaetz comes out with this explanation. So let's put this up there on the screen. This is his side of the story. He says, over the past several weeks, my family and I have been victims of an organized criminal extortion involving a DOJ official seeking $25 million, threatening to smear my name. We've been cooperating with federal authorities in the matter. My father has been wearing a wire at the FBI's discretion to catch these criminals. The planted leak to the FBI tonight was intended to thwart that investigation. No part of the allegations against me are true, and the people pushing these lies are targets. Let's put the next one up there on the screen, in which Gaetz demands the DOJ immediately release the tapes made at their direction, which implicate their former colleague in crimes against me based on false allegations. So I don't even really know where to begin to unpack all of this, Crystal, because Gaetz has both said, he's like, yes, I often pay for women, like when I was dating and I was single, I would pay for their travel in order to accompany me, which seemed like an admission. But then he says that this specific allegation is completely false. This inquiry apparently all stems from a previous investigation into a guy in Florida who was, let's see, his name is Mr. Greenberg. And Joel Greenberg, a former Seminole County tax collector who was charged last summer with sex trafficking of a child and a medley of other charges. This investigation stems from that investigation.
Right. So Greenberg and Gaetz are apparently close associates.
Correct.
He's a big GOP player, donor, all that stuff. He gets investigated for these sex trafficking allegations, and that's when they appear to find something untoward about Gaetz, allegedly, and that's how this investigation into Gaetz comes to be.
Okay, guys, so you heard it, right? So basically, they were investigating this other guy called Greenberg in Florida, and then they found out Gaetz was under it. Like Gaetz probably had something to do. So this is where Gaetz is at right now. As you know, we heard about the Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. We know that there's a lot of corruptions all over, but we don't want to call the shot yet because we don't really know what's going on. Because Gaetz is saying that it's because of extortion. from the like an official DOJ that they try to extort 25 million from him, and because they were trying to do that, so now they are throwing a curveball by saying that Gaetz has allegation of rape. I don't know what to think, but guys, I'm gonna follow this thing closely because this is quite interesting, and we're gonna see. You never know. What if Gates is related to Ghislaine Maxwell now? I don't know. I'm not hoping for that, but let's see what will happen. Have a good one. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. Please keep subscribing because what I'm doing, I'm investigating things. I'm looking at different situations. I'm talking about topics, but I'm talking about it in a very calm way, in a neutral way, where I don't take any side. Have a good day.